Hey guys, okay, so I saw something in the community and I want to cover it really quickly. It's about pricing and repricing. Let me cover pricing just really quickly, right? So, say we have a house that they say we want to sell, and the house is probably worth about $400,000. I've covered this before. The house is probably worth $400,000. Naturally, what the owners want to do is say, well, if I'm aiming for $400,000, then we have to list it at $415,000. So they stick it there. So, you know, everyone says you need that buffer. The reality is that buyers, that's right, buyers are not looking at houses at $415,000 to make offers of $400,000. You know what they're doing? They're looking at houses around the $380,000 mark, hoping that the $380,000 mark homes are basically worth $400,000. They're hoping that these ones listed at $380,000 are worth $400,000. So they're looking at the bottom end. So what you've effectively done when you agree to this stuff and you tell the owners is what you've done is you've created a $35,000 gap. Okay, a big gap. And most people probably say, you know, it's even bigger. Some people say $50,000 gap. But whatever your top price is and then whatever your bottom price is, your buyers are down here, your sellers are up there. You've got too much of a gap. The buyers are not looking at $415,000, they're looking below. When they get sick of looking at the $380,000 homes, realising it's only got 3 bedrooms and not 4, or a single garage, not 2, or a small block of land and not a big block of land, they start bumping up their stuff, right? So they start going up to maybe $390,000, or maybe edging around the $400,000 mark and looking at the $400,000 homes. So really, you've got to close this gap. If you list it at $415,000, you've created too much of a gap and they're not looking there. Your $400,000 buyer is actually below it. It's at $380,000. Your $400,000 buyer is not looking at $415,000, and that's what you've got to basically tell the owners about pricing. There is that gap there, okay? I've covered this before in pricing. The other thing that I want to cover quickly is a pool of buyers, okay? So there's always a pool of buyers around. I've said this a few times before. There's always a pool of buyers in the market at any time. Always people out there looking. As soon as a new, fresh listing comes on the market, you have to ask the owners, do you want to go on the market? And they go, what do you mean on the market? And you draw this. You say, well, you know, on the market means there's your house, but you're priced over. You're at $415,000. You're over the market. The pool of buyers are down here, but your house really isn't sitting in there. What you want to do is go in the market. You want your house to go right there so that you're basically right in with all the buyers and looking. So you're surrounded by buyers, and that's what the $380 or offers over $380 or the price range thing of $380 to $400. Whatever you want to do. I know a lot of people are using offers over as a way of selling homes and doing it successfully. We've done it quite a few times. So that's what you're going to tell your owners, right? Do you want to be on the market or in the market? So that's quickly just on pricing. Now, someone's asked about, you know, should you change headings and say price reduced or price drastically reduced? I say probably not, because that just says that you overpriced it in the first place. What I think you should do, and this is what we do at meetings and what I call it, you either have, you can change your setting, but you have a price adjustment. A price adjustment. You've adjusted the price, the market's changed, and you're agreeing with it, and you're adjusting the price. The other thing you can use, and this is what we email out to all our buyers, and what we say is that the house has been repriced. Repriced. Same thing. So it was $415,000. We've realised that the market's changed, and we have repriced the property to a new price level where it's going to attract more interest. That's what you say. So when we email out to our buyers, we have a list of repriced properties, and we have the list of everything that's been repriced and the web link to it. So I think that's what you should do. Don't call it a price reduction. It's a price adjustment, and it's repriced properties when you put it out to the market. So if someone says, how long has this house been on the market, rather than saying it's been on the market for 60 days, you can actually say it's actually just been repriced, and it's only been on the market at this new price for the last 5 days. So even though it's been on the market for 60 days, on the 55th day you've got a price reduction, right? I'm just saying this. So that's your lingo. Your lingo is not, oh yeah, it's been on the market for 2 months. Your lingo is it's been repriced and it's only been on the market at the new price for 5 days. So no doubt it's going to get a bit of buyer interest, because now we've really met the market. That's how you do it. So hopefully that helps you out on stuff. If you're going to use words, price adjustment, and when you promote it and stuff, it's been repriced. It's a repriced property. Alright guys, enjoy it. Hope that helps you out, and have a fantastic week.